Hey guys, this is Falcom, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at my custom CYMA CM041J, also known as the MP5A5. So let's take it to the bench and have a closer look at this thing. So this is the CYMA CM041J, also known as the MP5A5. I bought this gun from Mad Dog Airsoft in Brampton, and I've been using it a couple of years now, and I haven't had any major issues with it. It is a really nice gun, so let's get into the details of it. So the gun weighs about 3.5 kilograms, will take about 300 grams off for the Maglite, which is 7.8 pounds. With the stock folded, the gun is about 55 centimeters long, which is 21.5 inches. With the stock fully extended, I find the ruler is too short, but it's about 26 inches long, which will be about 65 centimeters long. The build of this gun is incredibly solid. You have a bit of plastic here and there, but the majority of the gun is a alloy metal. The selector switch is based off the navy trigger grouping on the real MP5. You have safe, semi and full auto, and it is also ambidextrous, and the detent mechanism is really nice. It doesn't jump out of each fire mode, it locks nice and positively. Now the magazine release is interesting. You have a paddle style ambidextrous magazine release, and you also have an M4 style magazine release. However, I can only reach it with my middle finger if I take the majority of my hand off the pistol grip. There are 3 sling mounts on this gun. You have one on the muzzle, one on the stock mount, and one on the stock itself. I run a double point sling between these 2 points here with some paracord so that the sling doesn't wear on the sling mounts. The stock on this gun is really nice. You have a rubber butt plate, and you have a lever here which allows you to extend it to 2 different positions. With the Maglite on top, I tend to run it with the stock all the way in because I can't use the sights as it is, therefore I have a nice compact little weapon. Now the charging handle should be in this groove here, however I got a little bit slap happy. You can cock it back into this groove here, which allows you to access the hop unit underneath the dust cover. The hop unit is a sliding style hop unit. Don't really like these sort of hop units because I find that they tend to jostle around in combat, and with this one I had to put an O-ring underneath a screw for the hop up to stay in the position I left it. This gun comes with a quick detached flash hider, however I tend to run it without it. Once you take the flash hider off, you can remove this cover, and there is a 14mm counterclockwise suppressor thread underneath it. Like I said, I tend to run this without the flash hider because I prefer the look of it. The battery compartment on this gun is located under the handguard. You pull the front pin out and then you can swing it down, and inside there is enough space to put a LiPo or nunchuck battery. The stock battery with this gun is a 8.4 volt 1200 mAh NIMH nunchuck battery. I have had no issues with this battery at all. I haven't really had any issues with CYMA batteries out the box anyway. Now I've mostly used this battery because I don't really need the fire rate that LiPos give you, so I'm more than happy to use this battery, and I'm not really fussed with the trigger response. But yeah, this battery doesn't seem to have any problems at all running any gun I've got, so yeah, they seem to be decent batteries, so as long as you look after any battery, it should last you a long time. Now the sights on this gun are a hooded front post and a rear drum sight. I really like these sights, however, I wanted to do something a bit more interesting. I did what the SAS did back in the day, which was to get a Maglite and mount it on the top of the gun with a claw mount for an MP5. There are 4 lugs on each side which this thing grabs a hold of, and this is a 2C cell Maglite with an LED conversion kit. I've engraved Nimrod into the right side of the gun. This was the code name for the operation that led to the ending of the Iranian Embassy Siege. And then the pressure switch, which is a homemade one which controls the Maglite, is taped onto the right side of the gun as well. But would I recommend this gun? Yeah, of course I would. It's lovely. Nice solid weight, nice and reliable. Yes, the hop was a bit iffy, but when it worked, when you held it in place with a bit of blue tack or when you did the O-ring mod, it's incredibly accurate. The range on it is incredibly good as well, considering it's got such a short barrel and the FPS is quite low. Yeah, I really like this gun. It's nice and solid. As I'll keep banging on about how nice and solid it is, but it's the weight that I love. It feels... I mean, I've not held a real MP5, but I imagine this is what it would feel like. It's incredibly heavy, it's nice and solid, it's dense, it's small but it's heavy. The mags are really good, they work really well, they sit in the gun, they snap into the gun really nicely. I've had no feeding issues either, they're really nice and solid. The iron sights I really like as well, although the Maglite sort of makes them redundant. And I've always wanted an SAS style MP5. That was... I really wanted to do something like that, and I'm really glad I have. I love this gun, I think it looks brilliant, and I can't wait to use it. Just gotta wait for the night games to start again, so fingers crossed we'll have some footage of this soon. But yeah, I would definitely recommend the CYMA CM041J, also known as the CYMA MP5A5. If you want a nice solid MP5 that feels brilliant and looks the part, then you definitely want to pick up one of these. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has answered any questions that you have on this gun. If you have any more, please do not hesitate to leave them down below in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video at any point, then please do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Share it around as well whilst you're at it. And if you want to know when we've got more content now like this, then please do not hesitate to subscribe. Just remember to click on the bell icon. And as always guys, play fair, play safe. Take care.